Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Interleague Girls Soccer. St. Mary Spartans from Catholic Central League taking Northeast from the Commonwealth Conference. Zelia Jobson is in net for Northeast. Kylie Kennison for St. Mary's. St. Mary's in the blue. Remember when it used to be the home team wore the white? Now it's the visitors that wear the white. Both teams looking to stay undefeated. St. Mary's has played 2 games in the state tournament, and the city series tournament. They're 1-0-1. They lost in the championship final, but it was in a shootout, and it doesn't count in the MIA state tournament record book. It goes in as a tie. The only reason the shootout was because somebody had to win the championship. It would have ended in a tie. So St. Mary's is 1-0-1. Northeast is 1-0. So St. Mary's playing their third, Northeast playing their second. This is Maloney coming down, knocking it out in front, and Jobson gets there to take it away. They try to lead. I think it was Skabikis in this very young team. Skabikis is only an 8th grader, and she has been scoring goals in the bushel. And they knock it in the back of the net. They threw the pass. She had a little tough angle, and she knocked it behind the goaltender. And very quickly, St. Mary's grabs a 1-0 lead. I'm waiting for her to turn around so I can get her number. And it was Maloney. It was Brooke Maloney with the goal. She's an old freshman. She was a Catholic Central League softball all-star as an 8th grader playing first base. She was unbelievable. So very quickly, St. Mary's jumps on top. Nice little move down in the far corner, got around, the pass came across, and Maloney was sitting on the doorstep. She had a little bit of an angle, but she was able to punch it behind the goaltender into the near corner. It was the far corner from where she was, but the near corner on your TV. They knock it deep, and there's the speed of St. Mary's. They're walking right in, and they didn't try to slam it. They tried to be cute and just tap it. And Jobson made the save. And now she picks off the shot from long range. Boy, they had a golden opportunity. And you would have thought they would have hit that as hard as they possibly could. They just barely touched it and made it, even though it was 1-on-1, made a fairly easy save for Jobson. They had the entire net to shoot at. And they made it easy for Jobson by just barely touching the shot and not driving it. And it's still 1-0. I don't think Coach Foley was very happy with that. He could very easily have jumped out quickly to 2-0. He knocks it away. Looking at control. They get it by. Diaz broke it up. Northeast looking to get it upfield. They get around one. They get around another. They knock it deep. Jobson has to come way out of the net. It was almost out of play on the far side. She came out so far, and kicked it out of play. The throw-in will come from almost the same as a corner kick. They lost it. They got it back. Trying to get around. They got it out in front. They just barely got like a toe on it. It might have been Maloney again. She was getting bumped as she tried to get her foot on it. And they're going to call Northeast for making contact. St. Mary's will get a free kick from right around just outside the 25-yard line. Diaz will take the kick. Knocked down. Looking to get around. They take the shot, and he just missed it wide to the left side. I think that was the older Skabikas. I think she's a sophomore. We've always got some terrific players who are very young, going to be around for a couple of years. They knock it loose. Northeast skips past. They knock it deep, looking for a break. And here he clears it away. They overran it, but Northeast gets it back. To the near side. They were going to let go out of play. Looked like St. Mary's was going to save it. Almost looked like Arturelli was going to save it. Now off Northeast. They knock it deep. St. Mary's is there. They take it away from the defense, trying to get around the defense. And nice job taking it away. St. Mary's takes it back. And Northeast kicks it out of play. Throw-in coming from the far side. They punch it out in front, and it bounced past. There was a blue shirt there, and it kind of took a high hop and just bounced right by and went out of play. And Northeast will kick it away. That was Latorelli sitting on the doorstep. It just bounced over her foot. Skabikas trying to get around a couple of defenders. Couldn't, but Northeast knocks it out. Right into the St. Mary's bench area. From the far corner, they knock it down off Northeast. I don't know. It'll be a throw-in, I think, rather than a corner kick. Popped up, headed away. St. Mary's winds up with it. Trying to push it to the middle. Northeast takes it away. And it winds up with St. Mary's. They were able to get a shot. Skabikas got a shot, but it went wide right. They tried to knock it upfield. They knocked it at their own play, kept it in their own zone. St. Mary's winds up with it. They take the shot from long range, and it goes wide right again. Off Skabikas. All St. Mary's here in the early going. They scored very quickly off a goal by Brooke Maloney. Now Northeast drops in the goalie. We'll kick it away. We'll have a substitution first. Not a long trip for Northeast to come from Wakefield. Bounces off Northeast. St. Mary's takes it away. But they pushed it too far. Northeast gets it back. And they take it away again. And Northeast knocks it away again. St. Mary's keeping the pressure on. Northeast finally gets control and knocks it upfield. Pushing it down the far side. One-on-one, she overran it. Gets it back. Looking to keep it in. And I think she knocked it off St. Mary's. Northeast will get a corner kick. Coming from the far side. Line drive. That might have gone out of play, but St. Mary's got a foot on it and knocked it out. And we'll do it again. A corner kick coming from the far side. Looked like it was going to be either side of the net or behind the net, and St. Mary's kicked it out. St. Mary's boots it upfield. Northeast gets to it first. Broke it up. St. Mary's pushes it to the far side. They'll carry it from there. They knock it deep. And St. Mary's on the fly with it. Trying to get around the defense. Trying to center it. And we got a body going down. They threw it out in front. The St. Mary's player got knocked down. They take the shot. They knocked it over the net. The rebound came out. It hit the goalpost, so it was way out of play. Maloney, her eyes lit up because the ball was coming right on her foot. She was all by herself, but she had to stop because the ball was out of play when it hit the crossbar. It just bounced back. Again, Northeast will kick it away. They don't kick it very far. And we get a whistle. I guess they're going to call Northeast for contact. I think St. Mary's going to get a free kick. Right around the 20-yard line. Diaz will take it, I think. Now they're going to change up. Skabikas. Sophie Skabikas, there's two of them. Will take it from the 20-yard line. It's a ground ball. Jobson had it, bobbled it, and while it was on the ground, she kicked it away. St. Mary's scoops it up. It skipped past everybody. And now Northeast boots it upfield. At center fielder Riley McGuire knocks it back. St. Mary's with it. Skipping past. Trying to get a shot on net. It goes by wide left. There were a couple of blue shirts bearing down on the net, but they couldn't get there quick enough to redirect it. picked off, but they can't keep it in play. St. Mary's will make a change. Out off St. Mary's. Bounced up, and it went off Allie Fritz. Diaz knocks it down, gets control, knocks it deep. Skabikas knocks it deep. Can they get there and save it? They can. Throw it to the net. Blocked and knocked down. Shot by Diaz, blocked out in front. Trying to walk around. Jobson made a great save. That was a rocket that was going in. She got a piece of it, knocked it up, hit the goalpost, hit the crossbar, and bounced out. Terrific save by Zelia Jobson. She just got a piece of that. I think it was Skabikas. Skabikas just drilled that one. Jobson just able to get a hand on it. Now another shot. She makes another save with about 3 blue shirts bearing down on her. And she boots it away. It hasn't been St. Mary's territory much, and when it was, it got out of there very quickly. He had one corner kick, actually 2 corner kicks, because the first one was knocked out by St. Mary's. But other than that, it's been almost totally down this end. Shot, hit the side of the net, bounced out of play. Northeast will get their kick it away again. We'll get a sub for Northeast. Again, they don't kick it very far. Trying to walk in, still has it, dumps it off. They bounced it out in front, it went off. St. Mary's trying to knock it down with their body and set up a shot. Instead, it went off the body and out of play. They went off Bella Awumi. I think she's a 7th grader, I think. They missed the header. They line drived it to the net as it was going by. St. Mary's went up, tried to get a head on it, just a little bit high. It went over the head of Amelia Latorelli. Northeast kicks it away again. And it goes out of play. Phelan Hunt will put it in play for Northeast as St. Mary's makes a substitution. Diaz bounding to take it away. And they're going to call Diaz for contact. So Northeast will get the kick. They're in St. Mary's territory. First time in a while, they had those two corner kicks. One that was kicked out by St. Mary's, the other one was cleared away quickly. That's the only time they've been down here. Now they got a free kick. It gets headed away by St. Mary's. Northeast keeping it in. And they do it backing up. And St. Mary's looking to take it away. And they do. Huzzo just took it away, and now it goes out off Northeast. Halfway through and counting this first half, St. Mary's scored early. They've dominated. They've got a lot of shots in the Northeast end, but only one went on net, although Jobson made one great save, so I guess they got a couple. Tipped again. Northeast knocks it away. St. Mary's knocks it back the other way. It's a foot waste. Northeast is going to win it. And they knock it out of play. And St. Mary's will get to throw in down deep. Northeast can't knock it out. Or can't knock it upfield, but they knock it off St. Mary's. And Northeast will get St. Mary's will take the ball. I said, I don't think so. They knocked it off St. Mary's, so Northeast will get the throw in. Knocked away. St. Mary's knocks it away again, looking to walk in. Trying to walk around. They couldn't get around. They had a chance to get a shot a couple of times. Didn't take it. That goes out off Northeast. They tried to get around one more defender and couldn't. They got knocked away before they got the shot off. And someone played by Fritz. Right through a couple of defenders, but then it gets knocked out by Michelina Follis of Northeast. Fritz will put it in play again. They go deep and it bounced off the foot. And that was Awumi. Nice one. Three of your best players are 7th grader, 8th grader, and freshman. Northeast knocks it out. They knock it up in the seats. Fritz again puts it in play. Nice little shift to throw it to the middle. Defense is there to knock it away for Northeast. Fritz got a foot on it. Popped up in the air. Makes a backward bounce. Rouse tried to get it back. Northeast had it, and they lost it out of play. Substitutions for both teams. Skabik is broken up. Getting around everybody was Rouse. Awumi keeps it alive. Couldn't get a lot on the shot. Nothing but blue shirts out in front of the net, but Jobson was able to play that little 2 or 3 bouncer. Ooh, behind the back kick. That was Rouse. The ball started to fall away, but just leaned back with almost like her heel. Northeast can't get the shot off. Broken up nicely by the defense. That was McGuire with a nice defense. Just stepped in, didn't just break it up, took it away. Kennison will kick it away. High shot kick. Northeast keeps it in. St. Mary's kicks it out. Now they carry it out. They kick it ahead. Awumi with a break. Coming down the far side. Cuts back to the middle nicely. Takes the shot, drops it, makes the save. And the rebound got blocked, but then I think they call St. Mary's offside. Awumi made a great little stop, cut, and went around the defense. She got the shot off. Dropson made the save, left it. And I think it was Skabikis that was looking at getting tipped. It went wide anyway and out of play, but before that they blew the whistle for the offside. Northeast will kick it away. Takes a big hop. Northeast gets it. Looking to walk in. She's loose. Takes the shot. Kennison makes the save. Nice rush. Used a little bit of speed. Kept the defense off her shoulder. And made a very nice play. Brandon Bocelli was the one making that rush. And she got a good hard shot. Kennison was able to make the save. And we got a couple of substitutions for St. Mary's. They booted away. Tipped by. Northeast gets it back, but they pass it right to St. Mary's. Down the far side, way down the far corner. Trying to throw it across. It got blocked and cleared away by Northeast. And Northeast hustles, breaks it up, and knocks it deep. Coming down the near side. Pushing, trying to get around the defense, and does. And when they're doing that, they call Northeast offside, I believe. I don't know what they call contact against St. Mary's. I thought they might be calling offside, but they're giving him the throw in down deep. I didn't see the ball go out. And that went off the foot of Northeast. They couldn't get around Deidre Lawson. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Awumi trying to get there. Northeast gets there first. Awumi knocks it loose. Skabikis. Couple of shifts, gets around. Now looking to walk in, takes the shot. Put it right in the middle of the net. Johnson made the save. Skabikis beat a couple of defenders, but it put her at a tough angle. Johnson was able to hold the post and make the save. They pop it the wrong way. Northeast kicks it away. Diaz knocks it upfield, blocked by the Northeast defense. Diaz gets it back, knocks it down the far side. St. Mary's can make a play from there. Trying to throw it in front. Might have hit the side of the net. Might have hit the far post. Jobson grabbed it right at the far post and kicks it away. And there's Diaz taking it away. From long range, the shot, I think it got blocked. St. Mary's, I think, is going to get a corner kick. They dropped it off for Skabikas, and her shot got blocked. And St. Mary's will get a corner kick coming from the near side. Again, all we have to do is look to the left, and we look right into the sun. They knock it deep, and they knock it home. There's a maze of bodies out in front. They got a head on it, and they knocked it in. They call timeout, and I can't see the number of the girl that knocked it in. So St. Mary's jumps up 2-0, and with just over 9 minutes left in this first half, we got a timeout. So giving that goal to Abigail Constein with the header out in front. And that maze of players. As I mentioned, just over 9 minutes left in this first half. St. Mary's now gets a little bit of breathing room with that 2-0 lead. Artesia still looking for their first shot on net. Nice little shift to get around the defense. And Skabikas had it, got it knocked away. They knock it deep. They get behind the defense. They're all by themselves down the corner. Trying to throw it out in front. Blocked and cleared away. St. Mary's keeps it in. Bouncing ball. And they couldn't get control of it. They tried. As it was bouncing, they tried to knock it to the net. They knocked it high over the net and out of play. That was Constein again, I believe. St. Mary's collects. Walking by, they dump the pass off. They take the shot. Jobson just made the save. Good bid. That was going to the far post. Jobson just got out and got a piece of it. I think that was Rouse with that shot, trying to knock it in the far corner. Jobson just made another nice save. That goes on St. Mary's out of play. Off Puzo. St. Mary's will make wholesale changes. They knock it deep. tipped ahead by St. Mary's. And then they knock it deep northeast. They were just about to tip it by the defender, maybe go one-on-one with Jobson. And Northeast stepped in and kicked it away. Two nothing, the Lady Spartans over Northeast. Both teams looking for their second win. Both teams undefeated, but St. Mary's has a tie. Losing a tough one in the City Series final. They almost gave that away for a point-blank shot. St. Mary's couldn't control it. They knocked it away. Now the shot blocked. Jobson will get there and kick it away so it doesn't go out. St. Mary's gets it back. They knock it high over the net, out of play. St. Mary's led all the way through the City Series. Glasgow scored a goal late, 6 or 7 minutes left, tied it up, and then they won it in a shootout. And I said at the time, it's hard to write stories like this because St. Mary's playing Classical in the championship final. The tying goal that sent it into a shootout was by Delaney Dana, and she's the daughter of the St. Mary's baseball coach, Derek Dana. So he coaches at St. Mary's. She goes to Classical. She got the goal to put it in overtime, and then St. Mary's saw Classical cash in and beat them 4-3 in the overtime, and now we got an incidental trip. Fallers from Northeast, just looking for the ball, got the ankle, took the St. Mary's player down. McGuire will take the kick. Everybody breaking, looking to walk in. They walked right in. And they just bang it home. Great kick by McGuire. They all waited till the ball went by so they weren't offside. And there's the scoring machine, Sophie Skabikas, knocking that home. Everybody waited. There were, I think, 2 or 3 blue shirts that could have got that ball. They just walked in alone. Jobson had no chance. Two quick goals makes it 3-0. They knock it deep, and they knock it too deep. Skabikas, I had to remember, it was a while ago. I don't know if she got 3, I know, in the opening round. And then I don't know if she got a goal, if she got the goal. Out in front, they put it behind, and they knock it home. Nope, they didn't. She missed the net. From here, I saw the net move. I thought it went in. A little behind. They passed it out in front. A little backhand behind the back flip to the far side. The scorer can't believe she missed it. She had the entire net to shoot at. Kennison was already over trying to block the initial shot. And I thought it went in because I said, how'd she miss that? She had the whole net to shoot at, and she was very close. And she knocked it behind the net. This game can drive you crazy. Skabikas trying to walk in. looking to make the pass. She threw it too far. She didn't drop it off. She put a little too much foot on the pass coming to the near side. I think it was Lottarelli breaking down the near side, and the pass was just too far ahead for her. We're in the final 2 minutes and counting of this first half. St. Mary's boys will be up next, and I think they're also playing Northeast, I believe. Way down the far corner. St. Mary's clears it away. They knock it deep. Jobson will come out easily and kick it away. St. Mary's trying to keep it alive, and they do. They knock it to the far side. They knocked it too far. It's going to go out of play. Now they say it didn't go out of play. I don't know why Northeast tried to save it. Trying to line up a shot. They couldn't get the shot off. Now they do. They pop it up, and they push it wide right out of play. I don't know why Northeast would have saved that. It was going out off St. Mary's, and all of a sudden it was back in play. It had to be Northeast because they were the only ones over there. They blow the whistle, and that'll do it for the first half. So a big first half of St. Mary's. They get out very quickly on a goal by Brooke Maloney. And then it was Constein from a free kick, headed it in, and a nice big-time pass by McGuire with a free kick. Knocked it deep, and it sent Sophie Skabikas in all by herself. And she was able to knock it past the goaltender easily. And that's where we are. St. Mary's 3, Northeast nothing at halftime. We're underway in the second half. St. Mary's had a big 3-goal first half. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Jobson coming out. She did a nice job. St. Mary's trying to push it by. Jobson dove on it and recovered the fumble. Good job by the goalie. I think that was Maloney. Hustling, she was by herself walking in. And Jobson came all the way out and just dove on the ball. Now that I look at the goaltender, I don't think that's the same goaltender. I think they may have changed because they didn't tell us. Down the near side, Diaz trying to throw it out in front. And here's, again, just missed tipping it by. I don't think that's Jobson. Skabikas trying to line up the shot, lining it up again, and knocks it home. She's got her second. She got around. She knocked it high in the air, just under the top crossbar. And she's got her second goal. Hard to believe she's an 8th grader. This is the second goal. The second game out of 3 they played, she's got at least 2. She got 3 in the opening round of the tournament. She got 2 here tonight. I know she got, I don't know if they counted or not in the shootout. She got one that St. Mary scored in the shootout. But she just walked in, kept pushing it, went to the right side, and from a little bit of an angle, I thought she went a little too far. But even with the angle, she was able to get it over the goaltender under the top crossbar. Of course, it hit the post. I was just about to say they headed it in. Great pass across. They were there to head it. And they headed it off the post. I think that was Maloney. She's holding her hands on her head saying, how did I do that? Great feed from the near side. Might have been Latorelli that made that pass. Sitting on the doorstep, Maloney just got a head on it, knocked it to the net, and it hit the near post and bounced out. Northeast keeps it in. I'm praying that sun eventually goes down behind the trees over at Pine Hill Cemetery. So when we look to the left, we won't get blinded. The entire field is in shade. But when we're sitting up high here, that sun is still very, very bright. Trying to get the shot off. Can't. Blocked. Tim Hughes takes it away. Skavikas with it. Knocking it deep. It's a foot race. Latorelli's going to get there first and knock it to the net, but couldn't get a lot on it. The defense was catching up, and she had to take it from long range. She wasn't going to get a break. And she put it on net, but an easy save. St. Mary's breaks it up, picks off the pass. Slipped and fell trying to get around the defense. They try to knock it deep. Northeast blocks it. Now they knock it deep. St. Mary's will get there. And couldn't. It went out of play. Northeast will get thrown way down deep. Broken up. St. Mary's with the throw-in down deep. Popped up. It's going to go out of play off Northeast. Knocked loose. St. Mary's collects. Trying to line up the shot. They line it up and hit the post again, and then St. Mary's knocks it in. That was Maloney with her second. Gabigas got the first shot, beat the goaltender, but it hit the post and bounced right out on the foot of Maloney, who had the wide open net to shoot at. Northeast will knock it out. Bounces loose. Northeast will kick it out. Now that I think of it, I don't know if they call Maloney offside because they didn't give him the goal. I mean, obviously she knocked it in, but no, I think they didn't come up and bring the ball to midcourt. This is the deepest Northeast has been in a long time. They're looking to line up a shot, and they knock it way wide right. Good effort. That was Phelan Hunt. She made a nice little shift, got around from just outside the 10. She ripped it, and it just went wide right. It heads it, but it heads it the wrong way. Now they knock it out. And Northeast will put it in play. Hunt will put it in play. They knock it deep. And here's Maloney. Beats the defense, walking in all by herself. Great save. I know that's not Johnson who started in that. They made a change, but obviously they don't tell us who it is. And they don't number. A lot of the teams now are putting numbers on their goalie so we can tell, but she doesn't have a number, and she's a whole different person from the one that was in net the first half. But she just made a terrific save. So Hughes gets a head on it. I think that was Diaz, and she knocked it wide right. And it wasn't, it was Constine. She was looking for her second goal. So Maloney didn't get her second. See, here he's walking in. Good hustle by the defense, breaking up the play, and knocking it loose and knocking it out. And that was knocked out. I think that's Zelia Johnson, who was the goaltender in the first half. She's now out playing defense. She made the nice defensive play, breaking that up. Corner kick. And coming out, just blocking it and scooping it up. Good job by the goaltender. And I'm sorry, I can't tell who she is because she's doing very well. Bounces away. Northeast gets taken down, and they'll call it against St. Mary's. Jillian Casey was the one that got knocked down. St. Mary's coming back. And just keeping Northeast on their heels. And here comes St. Mary's walking right in again. Right in on the goaltender. They knock it in the far corner. They got loose again and just walked in. That was Diaz with the goal. Ceribel Diaz just walked in, waited patiently for the goaltender to come out of the net, and just slammed it into the far corner. St. Mary's enjoys a 5-0 lead here in the second half. St. Mary's just getting loose, getting some good shots. They try to center it. Northeast knocks it away. And Northeast has spent most of this game just out in front of the net trying to keep St. Mary's away. Shot goes wide right. And we'll have a substitution for St. Mary's. Pretty good little crowd here watching this one. It's really good that kids can get back in school full time. Sports can get back in the normal way, not like that little abbreviated season we had where we were playing every sport at the same time. Shot out in front, it's loose. Nice job by the goaltender. Used her body to screen St. Mary's off and then grabbed it. But the fans are enjoying it. The officials, the coaches, the ADs, the assistant coaches, of course the players. And if the one negative that people might be thinking about, that why does my son or daughter have to wear a mask? Nice save again. And a nice save by the defense. They had an open net. The goaltender was out of the net. And another nice save by the goaltender, knocking it out. If the one negative to all of this, full-time school, businesses open up, entertainment coming back, restaurants opening up, kids going back to school, sports being played. If the one negative is you have to wear a mask when you go indoors, suffer through it. If that's the only problem you have, I wish I had your life. They call it bouncing around, it bounced a little high. I think it went off St. Mary's arm or hand, and they'll give Northeast a free kick, and it's booted away. Now they finally knock it deep. And a break for Northeast, down the far side, trying to walk in. Too much of an angle. Great rush by Hunt. She couldn't get full control of it to walk straight in. She was forced to go way to the right side. By the time she was able to get the shot off, it was a very tough angle. And it just went right by the net and went out of play. Good effort. Good rush by Phelan Hunt. Break it up. They knock it up. And they knock it deep. Maloney cuts it back to the middle. Cuts it back again. Takes the shot. Gets it on net, but didn't get a lot on it. And the goaltender, and again, I apologize, they don't give us subs and didn't tell us if they did make a change, who the second goaltender would be. And the only roster they have is just typed out. It's not a regular roster with names, class years, or positions. But I know that's not Jobson in net. Northeast will make wholesale changes as St. Mary's will send one in. St. Mary's well on their way to win number 2. Northeast was looking for 2 in a row. They're going to have to have a huge second half. St. Mary's trying to get it, trying to pooch it. They were very dainty with their shots. They weren't really slamming it. They were just trying to pooch it to the net, and they wound up kicking it wide. They had a couple of chances. They'd be hanging out off St. Mary's. St. Mary's against Northeast. The next one will be St. Mary's against Northeast, but it'll be the boys. Head of the way. St. Mary's going to get there first. They're going to walk in again. Nice save. What a great save. They walked right in. Looked like she saved it with her knee. What a great save. St. Mary's has got 5. They could have about 10. And Northeast is still looking for their first shot on net. Trying to throw it in front. It's loose. Shot got blocked. St. Mary's will clear it away. A good rush again by Hunt. She threw it out in front, but they couldn't get control. St. Mary's just content to knock it deep, and here they go again. They knock it to the far side, trying to cut back to the middle. They get it wide open in the middle, and they missed the net. They threw it across. She was wide open all by herself, and she knocked it past the net. A great rush down the far side, and then they just totally hooked it off to the left. Between opportunities missed and great saves by the goaltenders, St. Mary's could have a lot of points on the board. And here they come again. And it bounces by and goes out of play. Halfway through and counting the second half. Nice play by the defense. Skabikas tried to push it, and if she got it by, she would have walked in alone. But the defense shut her down. call contact against Northeast. St. Mary's will get the free kick. Skabikas with the kick. Headed away nicely by the defense. They had a couple of players trying to sneak behind the defense, looking for that long pass. Nice little spin around. And again, little too much fiddling and diddling. She had a couple of people to pass the ball to, but she tried to get around a couple of defenders to get a shot off, and they broke it up. Northeast just can't get anything going offensively. They knock it out of play. They knock it, almost went up in the seats on the other side. And we're going to get a change in net. St. Mary's, I think, says Michaela Walker is going to come in to be the new goaltender. Kennison could have bought a ticket for this one. She didn't have to make any saves, didn't kick any away. It's been 95% played at this end of the field, at least the St. Mary's end of the field, scoring-wise. They get it to the net, rolling it in. Goaltender makes the save. Both goaltenders have been very good for Northeast. Trying to save it, headed it into the Northeast bench area. St. Mary's will make a substitution. Trying to center it. Goaltender comes out, grabs it with a couple of blue shirts behind her. Knocked out. Pushing it ahead. Northeast. They tried to clear it out. They gave it away. And they really gave it away. St. Mary's walking in. It hit the post and bounced right to the goaltender. They've hit the post 3 times. Northeast tried to give that away. They gave him a wide open look. They drilled it past. And Northeast gets saved again by the post. Walking in again, they drill it high over the net and out of play. Right behind that net, whoever's not in a uniform, it's not you. There's a coach. Ask him if he has a roster. 3 things. Roster, who the goalie is, what their record is. Okay? Roster, goalie, record. Okay? Tell them we're doing it for TV. Broken up nicely, hustling up was McGuire to break up Hunt, who was trying to push it by her. And now good defense by Northeast breaks up that rush. And St. Mary's takes it away. Coming back. Trying to center it. It went off the foot of Owumi. Here comes St. Mary's again. They dump it, and the goaltender will get there first. They were a little late. They pushed the ball ahead. They were, I think they wanted to stay onside, or they weren't ready for the pass because it pushed too far ahead. And now here comes Hunt once again. Trying to get by, trying to walk in, takes the shot. She's been a going concern. Walker makes the first save for St. Mary's goalie. That's the first shot on net. They knock it to the far side. Trying to get around. They push it around, and then Northeast knocks it out. They throw it out in front. It's loose. Off the goaltender. They're still trying to clear it. Still loose. The goaltender comes out to get it, and they knock it home. She tried to come out and get it before anybody could get a foot on it. And when it finally popped loose, it finally paid off for Hunter. She got that goal for Northeast. They avoided the shutout.
He said 1-0.
Before that, we believe it was Chloe Puzzle who got the goal out in front. That was, everybody was trying to get a foot on it. There was 3 or 4 people were battling for it. The goaltender came out, went around the people battling for the ball to try and get it. And as she came around, it popped loose. And Puzo had a wide open net and just knocked it in. So we hope we're correct with that. Northeast breaks it up. So they got 2 shots on net, both of them by Hunt. The second one scores. She's worked very hard. She's pushed the ball downfield. She's got a couple of shots that didn't miss by much. missed the net, went by the net, got blocked out in front. It hasn't been from lack of effort this year. They got 2 or 3 goals. He breaks it up. They haven't been able to keep it very long in the St. Mary's end. St. Mary's had a lot of goals and opportunities. They've had a lot of walking right in the goaltender. Goaltenders have made big saves. I mean, St. Mary's has got 6. They could have at least double digits with the saves, and then probably a few more with the misses. Northeast had one big miss in the first half. I didn't get the number of the young lady out in front. She made a great little behind the back with her back heel pass out in front. Wide open, and St. Mary's is called offside. She threw it across. Nobody anywhere near the player, including the goaltender, that was out of the play. And the shooter just knocked it behind the net, totally missed the net. Skips past everybody. They knock it deep. Good job by the goaltender to come out. We're going to walk in again. And throw it out in front. And luckily the goaltender made the save because there was St. Mary's blue shirt right behind her, hoping that feed from the near side was going to go through and they were going to have an open net. Finally knocked out. Nice rush by Fallis. Got around a couple, but then she finally got caught up with another defender and they knocked it out. Punching it up. Awumi knocks it ahead. Northeast breaks it up. Nice little shift there. Knocked it down the near side. Trying to center it. They just kind of pushed it to the net. Goaltender makes another save. McGuire knocks it away. Awumi tracking it down all by herself. Out in front. Again, the goaltender doesn't let it go by. Picks it off. It's nice that the lights are on. That sun has gone down, so now we can actually look to our left and not get blinded. Pass broken up. So he's going to get called for contact. They ran and into Pacelli. And free kick is going to come from just outside the 15-yard line. Nicolina Fallis with the kick. Gets it dead center. Walker makes the save. That's only the third shot on net. St. Mary's has dominated. They scored very early with Maloney. They get a header off a corner kick by Constein. And a great free kick by Maguire. Sent Sophie Skabikas in alone, and she banged it home. It was 3-0. Skabikas added her second. Diaz on a point-blank range, and then Puzo on a header. Those are the 6, with Skabikas getting 2. He's trying to walk in. Can't get the shot off. It's broken up and cleared out. And here he finally clears it away. He's kept it in longer than they've kept it in the entire game. It skips past by Owimi. Or Owumbi. St. Mary's takes it away, looking to walk in. They throw it out in front. Goaltender won't let Owumi get to it first. She'll kick it away. They give it back to Maguire. She kicks it upfield. Nice little shift. They dump it ahead, looking to walk in. And they knock it home. That's Owumi, the 7th grader. They've had a lot of great passes that have sent St. Mary's in alone. Northeast goaltenders have been able to save some of them, but obviously not all of them, as it's 7-1 St. Mary's. So Northeast will not make it 2 in a row. St. Mary's won't either, because it was the last game was a tie. They lost in a shootout. They tip it away from Hunt. Hunt gets it back. Down the far side. Broken up. Gets it back, takes the shot. Knocked it behind the net. She's played very well. Phelan Hunt. And skips through and goes out of play behind the net as we're in the final 2 minutes and counting of this one. So St. Mary's is going to go to 2-0-1. Northeast will go to 1-1. Six different goal scorers. Sophie Skabikas, the young 8th grader, has got 2. Maloney, Abigail Constine, Sarah Bell Diaz, Chloe Puzo, and Bella Awumi. We haven't picked up all the assists, but we know that the first goal by Sophie Skabikas was off a great pass from Riley McGuire. Now St. Mary's gets another one. I think that was Maloney again. So she's got her second. And they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So St. Mary's has an outburst. They get on the board very, very quickly. Sophie Skabikas, the 8th grader, Brooke Maloney, the freshman, scored 2 apiece. 4 other goal scorers: Constine, Diaz, Puzo, Awumi. The goaltenders didn't have to do much. They only got 3 shots on net. And it winds up St. Mary's putting 8 on the board. They pick up their second win. They go to 2-0-1. Northeast doesn't get their 2 wins in a row. They drop to 1-1. So 8-1 St. Mary's over Northeast. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.